friends. I'm at the zoo. Is it daytime or nighttime? Nighttime. Look, there's the moon. What do we do when it's nighttime? We go to sleep. The animals need to go to sleep too. But the zookeeper wants us to tell them good night. Can you help me tell the animals good night? The zookeeper gave me all the keys to their cages. We have to make sure that the animals are inside, and we have to make sure we lock the cage and say good night. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Here's the first cage. What color is that? Orange. The zookeeper told me that this animal inside this cage likes to wallop on its chest. Do you think you know what animal that is? Let's find out. Who's in here? Oh, it's the gorilla. Gorillas like to wallop on their chest. All right, let's tell the gorilla good night. Good night, gorilla. Sleep tight. Go back in your cage. Let's lock it. Okay. All right, let's go to the next cage we find. Now what color? Pink. Okay. The zookeeper said this animal has big floppy ears, a trunk, and it's really big. Do you think you know what animal that is? Let's get our key. Here we go. Let's open it up. It's elephant. Elephants have big ears and they have a trunk and they are huge. All right, let's tell the elephant good night. Good night, elephant. Sleep tight. Go back in your cage. Okay, let's get you back in there. And let's lock it. Good night, elephant. Okay. Ooh. What color cage is next? Blue. Okay, let's get the blue key. Okay, the zookeeper told me that this animal has a mane around its head, and it's the king of the jungle. Do you think you know what animal that is? Let's open and find out. Lion! Lions have a mane around their head, and they're called the king of the jungle. Let's tell the lion good night. Good night, lion. Sleep tight. Go back in your cage. Back inside. Let's make sure it's locked. Okay, let's go to the next one. What color is this? Green. Okay, the zookeeper told me that this animal has a really long neck. They like to eat leaves off the trees, and they have lots of spots on them. Do you think you know what animal that is? Let's find out. It's a giraffe. Let's tell the giraffe good night. Good night, giraffe. Sleep tight. Go back in your cage. Let's lock it. Okay, let's see who's next. What color is that? Yellow. Okay, let me get my yellow key. Okay, the zookeeper told me that this animal looks like a big dog, but it's more like a cat. And it has spots too, and they run really fast. Do you think you know what animal that is? Let's see. Moving here. It's a hyena. Hyenas are fast, and they kind of look like a big dog. And they have spots on them. Can you tell the hyena good night? Good night, hyena. Sleep tight. Go back in your cage. Let's make sure it's locked. Okay, we have one more animal to meet and say goodnight to. Ooh, what color? Purple. I gotta get my purple key. Okay, the zookeeper told me that this animal has a hard shell and they like to dig when they get scared. You think you know? Let's see. It's a armadillo. This is an armadillo. Let's tell the armadillo good night. Good night, armadillo. Sleep tight. All right, let's put in the stage. Here we go. All right, friends. Thanks for helping me say goodnight to the animals and make sure they're all safe in their cages. You were a great help. All right, bye, friends.